Good morning, everyone. Namaste. It is I, Gina Louisa, just here again this morning to help raise the vibration of our collective consciousness. Today is June the 28th of 2025. It's beautiful here today. It's, not bright sunny, but sunny enough. Not cold, but not hot. It's starting to get warmer again. But it's beautiful. What beautiful days. Did I have back on my orange house dress? I'm not all squished this morning. Oh my God, that was terrible. I looked at that. It was like, oh, look at it. It's like, oh my God, it's so crinkly. Remember that, girl? Like when you squish skin, it gets crinkly, right? I'm not squishing it. All right? As you see, I don't wear anything like elastic ever, And if someone said, oh, would you wear like underwear and stuff? I'm like, I don't even wear underwear. I don't buy them. I'm not going to buy them. Don't ask me to do stupid stuff, neither. Somebody asked me to dye my hair purple. How fucking stupid is that? You know what I'm saying? If you're on my channel, you should know, okay? That what you see is what you get with Gina Louisa. That's it, right? You know what I'm saying? I give you what I am, and that's it. I do have a jar of bubble stuff. I got like a big, huge thing somewhere around here, and I'm so blind I can't find it. I'm going to have to go buy another one. Because bubbles I do like to play with. And something I normally do, like, then you can ask for that. Say, hey, Gina, you normally wish and do that again, like instruments and stuff. I will eventually, excuse me, get back to that. But don't ask me to do stupid stuff like cut my hair. Damn well I'm not going to dye it or do anything artificial. Or how stupid, Or plug a brand name that ain't freaking paying my way. This one comment wanted me to buy a certain brand of underwear and model them. Yeah, pay me a nice big fat paycheck, maybe. I'll consider it. I'll consider it if I read, after I read the contract. Well, because you have a very bright little cookie on your hands over here. Okay? And yeah, I can read. Okay? That I can do. And decipher. But otherwise, don't ask stupid shit, okay? On the other hand, I'm so humbled to get to know you. Each of you, in your own way, showing me who you are. And it's nice. It really is. It's nice. You're, restoring my faith again in men. Because, boy, sometimes, men can act in such a way that makes a woman say, what the frick, why bother, but it's my faith in God. And understanding God's way. See, we're not in life for life to be miserable, Life is supposed to be heavenly. This is what God tells me. So what do you need, Gina? This is what God all the time says to me. What do you need in life for life to be heavenly? And so that's what God wants me to. It's like the little carrot God dangles in front of my face, but it always comes to fruition. You see what I'm saying? As I follow God's instruction, kind of, it's all these little natural things that God says to do that other people may not do, but like the saliva on the skin, and I do it all the time, it keeps me fresh and brand new. It keeps my skin nice and tight, and brings out that fresh blood in the night. I fill myself with aliveness, like spinning around, Because I've begun to do it again. For a while I wasn't, I was letting life get me down. And I saw myself turn into something I wasn't. Something lacking that goddess. It was a thing. I put the brakes on. I'm not gonna let Gina Louisa go by the wayside. This world needs me. I need me. And so I healed yet again. And so, and then another injury. And then I healed yet again. And then another injury. And I healed yet again. And no, you're not gonna break me. You're not going to. You know why? Because I'm Gina Louisa. God had something very specific in mind when he made me. It's to make you guys, I think, step up to the plate. You gals. Step up to the plate. There's no excuses, really. Because, I'm so brittle. Osteogenesis imperfecta. Every time I go to do something, I break or I get hurt and then back. If I can heal, okay, then so can you. And my second husband, he put a firecracker off, right near me, and it broke all the little bones in my ears, and I went deaf for so long. I was so deaf. And then this doctor put little titanium pistons in there where the broken bone was. And now that vibrates the drum, and I can hear, because there's nothing wrong with the fluid in the eardrum. There's these little hairs in there, right? And it's a fluid thing, and it's like just like a drum. It's got this and the bone kind of vibrates like that when you talk, and it makes the water ripple just like the water in the ocean would ripple, like that, and it goes against the hairs like in the ocean, and it conducts the little hairs down there are all connected to nerves, which translate themselves just like the notes on the piano kind of thing into sound, and we hear. Okay, so there was nothing wrong with that. Just my bone here, this little bone here that was broken, from the concussive sound of the firecracker. And so his name is Brian Duff. I want to give him kudos. He took out this and put in little titanium pistons in this year, and then the next year the other year, And I can hear. I can hear, and I can hear. I was scared that I was going to lose tonality, pitch, because music is so important to me. But no, he did a beautiful job, and I can hear wonderfully. See, a miracle. And then about a year and a half ago, more now, I'm cooking hot dogs. I was just outside in the garden admiring the cherry tomatoes, how they're beautiful in the sun. You see a cherry tomato in the sun? It's like a jewel, okay? And I come upstairs, and I said, let's have a couple of hot dogs, frying up some hot dogs and butter, and like a fucking cobra, you know what I'm saying? Right in the eyes. This eye worse than this. Like hot fucking oil. Or butter over it, And now, I wiped it out, and you expect in a few minutes you're going to regain your vision, right? No. I walked in the living room and I said, hey, buddy. I told him what happened. I'm blind. He said, what? I told him what happened. I'm blind. Just like that happened. I just bought all my art supplies because I really saw. I didn't just see. I saw really, really well. I could tell each little hue of colors, and now I don't have any. My world crumbled in that minute. I really wanted to take a revolver and and I'm not kidding. I really, had I not vowed to God that I would never ever take my life, that my life doesn't belong to me, belongs to God, and well, it belongs to me, yes, but you know what I'm saying. It's my responsibility. It's more like it. All right, and then okay, so it was healing, but not all the way. So I go to see a doctor, and and they tell them what happened, and then she's trying to give me glasses, and they're like, "Hey, look it, I don't need glasses, okay? Because at the time, okay, at that time, I could see perfectly, like just as sharp and clear, up close, far away, as I always did. But it was like somebody poured milk, like it was a very foggy day up at, up at Galilee, very. And that's how I told her, and I'm trying to explain to her what's going on. And she's trying to tell me, no, well, it's glaucoma. It's been coming on for a long time. And I'm like, no, it's not glaucoma. I can see all my peripherals is fine. You know what I'm saying? I just got, and I'm trying to explain to her with the hot oil. They're not fucking getting it, okay? Like, is nobody listening to me? And so they give me glasses and drops and stuff. And at first, like, I tried the drops, And at first, the drops open, but you know what was really happening was because when I put the drops, I started like moving my eyes around and exercising, and it was more the exercise that was helping. But so I did those couple drops, and I was like starting to see better. And I never put the glasses on because I could see better without the fucking glasses. I said, and I kept telling him this. Like, I put the glasses on, and wait a minute, that's screwing everything up. I got no peripheral with the glasses on, and it's making me tunnel vision, and it's like it's making one eye see here, one eye see. It's like, what the fuck with these glasses? I see much better without the glasses, right? I'm trying to tell them this. So anyway, I go back. 3 months later, there's a follow-up appointment, but it's with a different doctor. Okay, this doctor, Sarah Anise. She and I read the chat and I'm saying, oh my God, I'm so happy. I'm starting to see well, it's healing. Like the burn is healing. Oh, thank God. And I don't need that freaking glasses. I don't need the glasses, but I'll read the chart and I'm reading the chart and I'm so happy and I'm telling the nurse practitioner, oh, I see the irises in your eyes. Do you know the irises in your eyes are the last fucking thing I saw? The doctor, they looked at each other. Do you remember that movie, Young Guns 2? Okay. And Billy saw the look between. I saw that look. You know what I'm saying? They looked at each other like that. They gave each other that look. And I'm thinking to myself, what the fuck was that? Right? And the practitioner leaves the room and comes back with a little bottle of stuff. Right? And the doctor puts my head back and she opens my eyes and she puts the drops. So I'm figuring it's the dilators like usual, She says, mind you, after she put the drops in, which is illegal because I read it and I know it, and you're supposed to ask me first if it's okay if they do this. And I would have said no. But I paralyzed. She put me back. She put them in, the drops, like liberally. You know what I'm saying? And I paralyzes. The skin in my eyes hung like an old woman, like you see. I think it's the fucking drops they put in their eyes. And I couldn't feel. I could touch my eyeballs, and I couldn't feel no tears, no. What she did to me, I couldn't see, and I still can't. I'm still fucking healing from that. Is what I'm healing from. I'm so mad. Lawyers don't want to touch it. So fine, fuck it. It ain't the money I want. I want to see is what I want. How could she do that to me? I was so happy I was healing. And she blinded me to get money so I'd keep coming back. Can you fucking believe that? I'm so mad. You know what I'm saying? I'm more hurt than that. How could you do that to somebody? And you know how hard it is? Finally, lots of massage and I never mind them fucking drops, because when the more I started to realize that the drops, when I put them in, They kind of make the fog. They try to give me glaucoma is what they're trying to do. I don't have it, but they're trying to give it to me. But I don't use them drops. You know what I do? I eat all the right nutrients. I do this. I make sure I lick salt every day so that that, and not just any salt. You need sea salt. You need that random crystal, not that diamond crystal crap. That's poison. You need real, like, kosher sea salt. Really. I think I'm fucking kidding. A pink salt, something from the sea that allows the moisture in. Your eyes are bags of water. Like when you squeeze bags of water and now you can see, like lenses, that's what we are. She's trying to deflate those bags so you can't see, so they can keep you as a customer for fucking ever. And I know it now. So I'm not just here to lift your vibration. I'm here to lift your awareness as well. But you know what? When I stop doing all their bullshit and I start eating right, and I exercise, I spin around, you see me, I stay very, very active. So the blood in my eyes can be nice and fresh blood in my eyes, and keep that, I eat lion's mane. I buy supplement in lion's mane because they regenerate nerve. Right? And little by little. And lutein and all the good things, I'm like an Ocuvite, has the things that are good for your eyes. Yeah? And I eat leafy greens and carrots and, all the good stuff. Coleslaw. And you gotta actually do it and eat it. And look at, and I'm starting to heal again. Like, where I can distinguish one blade of grass now in front of me. I can see the blade of grass and I can follow it with my eyes all the way to the tip. Because God is wonderful. God and the goddess together. God, all of the energies of creation. And God is all the stuff, the physical stuff that creation is created with. You know what I'm saying? And wielding it correctly with knowledge. Not letting them say, you know what that doctor said to me? Because I told her, oh, my eyes are healing. And she goes, oh, no, my eyes don't heal. I didn't heal. I said, no, eyes heal. Eyes heal. Of course, every bit of you heals. I said, look at me. You know what I'm saying? I'm proof that we heal. Oh, no, eyes don't heal. And that's what they looked at each other. Eyes are not heal, she said. So that's what they tell people. They tell people, no, eyes are not heal. You're blind. You need me forever. Fucking witch. That's evil. That's evil. And I want to remove evil from the world. When somebody goes to the doctor and says, doctor, this happened to me. Gee, another thing. Let me tell you something. So I went and I purchased, they made me buy them, by the way, when they're supposed to give you the records. I said, I need a copy of all my records from this place from the minute I walked in till now. They made me buy them, and I bought them. And I got them, and I got them home, and I looked at them. It says nothing about me saying there was oil in my eyes. It says, patient stated that. And everything after that is an effing lie. They're saying patient stated that I've been losing my eyes over time, and I started and I can't see far away, and I can't close up. What a fucking lie. Everything about what she said is a lie. Okay? How can they get away with this? These evil fucking people. But I'm not going to let them get away with this. I'm telling the whole world what's going on at Vision Center in Rhode Island and fucking over there with Dr. Sarah Annis. She's fucking evil. And she wants to blind you to keep you a patient forever. When I stopped seeing the doctors and I just started listening to God, my eyesight's actually coming back. So eyes do heal, people. Okay? I just want to let you know because it's scary that she took away all my independence. She wanted dead eyes. Imagine if Gina Louisa couldn't shine her eyes for you. What that woman tried to take from me. It's downright fucking evil. It only happened a year and a half ago, so I can still sue you, you bitch. I think I will, right? Because what the hell? One's eyesight. Oh my God. It's not. It's now. I'm start. You know how long it took for me to even like. I couldn't see the sky. No clouds, no blue, no colors at all. She took away everything. I couldn't see my hand in front of my face. Couldn't see my face in the mirror. Couldn't see my teeth to brush them. I couldn't see. Okay? And when I finally start to see something in the mirror, I saw bags hanging. Like bags hanging down like this. I could touch my eyeball and I wouldn't even blink. That's fucking dangerous. You know, I could have got like sand in my eyes or, you know what I'm saying? What she did to me. It's like, right? What she did to me. She tried to blind me forever. Thank God I'm smart enough. Thank God I have God inside me that say, you know what? There's no way you go to a doctor and you come out of there worse than you were. I still can't. Like, you know what I'm saying? I never, ever had trouble focusing. When I came out of there, I saw 2 thumbs instead of 1 sitting there. In my whole life, you know, I've always been the one with the sharp eyes. Okay, I want to stop going on and on and on about it. I guess I needed to get it off my chest yet again, you know? Because we do heal. We can heal. Everything about us. We never stop regenerating until we're dead, okay? And I'm going to prove that. I'm going to show you that I'm going to stay young and vibrant, and I'm going to heal. I'm going to get every fucking bit of my eyesight back. Every bit of it. And I'm going to be an artist again. I'll draw pictures. I'll run again. She took everything away from me. All of my independence. I couldn't even see the ground. I couldn't even see my feet on the ground. You know how scary that is? Without a thought. Without any repercussion at all, this woman goes on and on and on. We gotta do something about this, people. Oh, I'm sorry. I said I wasn't going to go back to it. See, I won't go back to it. It's just what is. And now I have to heal. And now we get to see, I guess, you know. I mean, I look at the blessings of it, too. Because now, you know, I can't look out there and see things I might want, you know. I can't be intimidated either by things I might see. Actually, my son fell and broke his hand, and I heard it was like right off, you know. I didn't have to see that. Oh, I could picture it. Oh, you know, but I didn't have to see it. So it's got its blessings, you see. It's got its drawbacks. I can't see like I can see that there's a person there, but I can't see faces. I can't do facial recognition. Like, you have to walk right up to me, pretty much, for me to, and then know who you are, you know. It's getting better, though. I think I'm up to 4 feet away now. Wow, right? And I think I can tell who you are from 4 feet away now. I think. Maybe if I know you already. We're getting there. See, you know, we do heal. God made us so. Don't let anyone lie to you. You're divine. We regenerate. Okay, we are gifted in magical divinity with everything we need. And I love you very, very much. I'm going to bring you along on my journey to healing. And have your own journey to healing. Because together we are manifesting heaven on earth. I love you. I love you all manifesting with me.